Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Mordecai. Let me get my word enhancers here. Tobin and Kendra's plan. We must fight the evil, Tobin and Kendra. Just who in the heck do they think they are? Curse you. Was your evil wife's idea? Yeah. I'm her minion to go out there. Yeah, it's wild. I just got past some information from D Parks, and it's about this Project 2025. I put links into the description box that are some information that I have researched, but I've just started my look into this particular organization, this project. Yeah, it's wild. There is a definite organization and effort to let me read part of this. Or I'll just read the entire thing. The entire thing is not that long. This is from the wiki article. Project 2025 is a plan to reshape the U.S. federal government in the event of a Republican victory in the 2024 United States presidential election. It was established in 2022. The project seeks to recruit thousands to come to Washington, D.C. So this has been developing for years now. It's wild. They want to replace existing employees to restructure the federal government as to further the agenda and policies of Donald Trump. The plan would perform a quick takeover of the entire U.S. federal government under a maximalist version of the unitary executive theory, a theory proposing the President of the United States have absolute power of the executive branch upon inauguration. Ooh,
That's
what?
the first time I've heard of that. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's just wild. There is a conspiracy to take over the country.
Dr. Mordecai is like, in the event that Jesus comes back, I know how to kill Jesus, so relax.
Yeah. It is something else. Definitely, there's a channel that has gone. They have much more information put together on this particular topic, and her channel is down in the description box. But yeah, we're just hanging out and seeing what's going on in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the day. I'm excited. I'm off work today, so I'm like, yeah. And it's really nice outside. It's finally out of the 90s and 100s, so it's a good day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Mordecai says, always be kind and know that Father Satan loves you and protects the weak from the evil Jesus only. That's right.
Yeah. just opened my Google News feed, and it's the second article down on their Newsweek. What is Project 2025? The Trump shadow network plans to overhaul. The Guardian has got a piece out on it. Well, I guess if you start looking for certain information, your news feed kind of starts giving you a bunch of information on it. There are definitely lots of news articles on this particular topic.
Dr. Mordecai says, what are you getting Father Satan for his birthday this year? I was trying to think of a smooth answer, but I'm like, Father Satan likes shaving cream.
Gotta keep nice and smooth, huh? How about an undying will to further the leftist agenda? How about that? Would Father Satan like that?
I think I will get Father Satan candy this year for his birthday.
Hey.
That's what I was thinking was candy. And raw pumpkin. Like this Halloween, I'm eating raw pumpkin. I don't know if you've ever had it before, but it's delicious. I think of all the years that I've gone by that we had carved pumpkins, set them out front, and then like let the kids beat up the pumpkins after, they started to rot or whatever. But we had grown some pumpkins this year, and I was making a homemade pumpkin pie out of it. And we had chopped it up, getting it ready and everything. And I ate some, like not cooked or anything. Holy shit, it was delicious. So I'm like, this year, I'm going to carve pumpkins, take pictures and everything, and then I want to eat them. I was like, it was really good.
Yes, it was. It has a nice crisp texture to it. It's got a good bite.
Pumpkin beer soda. Pumpkin spice beer. Like, I don't know. That doesn't sound very good.
Yeah.
I know. I'm curious if it's going to rain this Halloween. Like the past, I don't even know how many years now it's rained on Halloween. Like, I'm curious if it will this year again. Everybody always gives Father Satan shaving cream for his birthday, but I'm giving him candy this year. Hey, Scapegoat.
Is good. Good morning. Hello.
Just have a big year.
Satan said he would be happy with anything you choose to give him. He's just happy that you ate the fruit and liked it. Shows your character. Sandy, good morning. Hello. Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Enjoying the day.
Yep. Had some oatmeal this morning.
Got to sleep in, woke up like
latte.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to sleep in. Oh my goodness.
It was like 7:50 or something, and I finally started to stir, and I was like, it's so nice. Normally I get up like around 4 or earlier, give or take. So it was nice sleeping in this morning, getting up, hanging out. Get to have some lattes. Delicious. What's everybody else up to today? Actually, I'm gonna need more coffee. It goes by too fast.
It does. It does.
So good.
Dr. Mordecai, it was a cold black Halloween night, and I walked into the Teeny Martini bar and Father Satan himself was sitting at the bar, so I just had to buy him a beer. Hail Satan. Love you, man. Yeah. The last year that we did Halloween and the kids all dressed up for it, it rained really hard, but we got some good pictures of it.
Mhm.
And it was probably one of our most solid Halloween costume idea. Our youngest was like a mad scientist, and our oldest was his creation, um, which he had uh, all black and like this. It wasn't the face of Spawn, but it was something that looked very similar to it. We got some good pictures of it. We'll have to, maybe we'll like post this up for Halloween. Scapegoat is saying, I noticed your recent uploads. I haven't watched any yet. I'm anxiously tied to real news outlets and a few lawyers talking about Trump's legal affairs. I'm really concerned. Yeah, I have been like I watch Pac-Man talk about the Trump, the that whole topic, and oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, I, I'm not able to recall the person that David or no, I want to say Kalinsky, but yeah, and in other news outlets, that has definitely been one that is a very popular news feed. And what totally trips me out is at these rallies that he's at, these ones that he's been at here recently. He says some wild stuff, and the crowd reaction is what really blows me away, because it really shows you the mindset of this group. They cheer him, and that's what I find really crazy. There's a lot of people that are behind him.
It's really weird. 91 criminal cases at this time. Trump has the big 91 cases all the same time.
And I heard that he's no longer able to do business in New York now, or that is what they're going after him at the moment, is his ability to run these businesses in New York. Yeah, can't let them. It's the jury. We need 12 to agree with the evidence. Um, People think God and Trump are cool guys. Yeah.
It's weird. He'll say some shit that doesn't even make any sense, and everybody's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird." Scapegoat says the jury. We need 12 to agree with the evidence.
Kyle Kalinsky, that's his name, from the secular news That's who I was trying to remember a moment ago. What else is going on?
Not all the trials are a jury trial.
This is an article from NPR. New technology uses good old-fashioned wind power to power giant cargo vessels. Well over a century after the age of sail gave way to coal and oil-burning ships, climate change concerns are prompting a new look at an old technology that could once again harness wind to propel commercial cargo ships, this time with the goal of reducing greenhouse gases. Imagine what looks like a Boeing 747 wings with movable flaps set vertically on a ship's deck. The vessel cruises under a minimum power from its giant engine as computerized sensors adjust the fiberglass wings to take advantage of the wind's speed and direction. The wind's assisted propulsion saves a substantial amount of fuel and reduces the carbon belching from the ship's stack. Many experts think the idea has the potential to navigate the notoriously dirty shipping industry toward a greener future. That's what I see. I see a lot of information about solutions to problems, but it's going to take uh, people to be able to organize and value making those kind of changes.
Scapegoat says, I'm sorry to turn this into politics. Just vote blue and we'll move on. Laugh out loud. Sandy, just vote blue when they're liars as well.
Well, I you know the thing is well for me there was a point in time where I was really trying to learn everybody who's trying to run for office. There are people that like Howie Hawkins of the Green Party. There's ideas that that person proposes that I think he has really good ideas. But the thing is that the the right is very organized and they have a lot of influence and power and they are organizing. They want to take this 2024 election. And although the blue just voting Democrat may not get all the policies or there's going to be things that are questionable, but it keeps the people who are trying to make a theocracy, who are trying to make what would that wikis, it was unitary executive order where they make the president the uh, the person who is uh, just at the top. Like, I'm getting back to this right here. The unitary executive theory, a theory proposing the President of the United States to have absolute power of the executive branch. And that absolute power, that is what, if you vote blue, you're keeping that out. We're stifling that. We need a big group effort. Everyone that we can get to vote, get them to vote, and keep that at the bay. At least just keep that back. Keep pushing that back. Keep voting of the lesser of two evils, you still get evil. That's what Sandy is saying. Scapegoat said, "Life is always the choice of the lesser of two evils. I'm just trying to live in my apartment, and I've got to battle the building manager with HUD, and lawyers just stay because I'm in the union." I'm not sure what HUD stands for, but yeah. I want to play my part into making it to where um, the struggle of day-to-day life is, minimized. Because right now it seems like, to my experience, there is a smaller group of people who have a lot of wealth, and there's a lot of us that are um, like struggling to make ends meet, and to have a social safety net that we can all you know make use of, so we're not struggling. We can enjoy the finer things of life, and um, exploring our other interests. Like there's a lot of things I like to get into, like botany, and um, I'm into making earth bricks, and um, like masonry. I'm into making music, which you know I probably talked about that, maybe, I don't know, just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
HUD gives landowners money for shitty housing, Dr. Mordecai. Just scapegoat, I'm disabled and have absolutely no influence, so it's frustrating as hell to me. I cannot help make change. All I can do is place my votes. Scapegoat goes on to say HUD is a housing associated by the government. Right on. I think we call it Section 8 here
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
in Texas.
Like, I've heard of HUD, I just couldn't remember what it stood for.
They harassed you because you are in the building union. And that's what the Project 2025, like, I only just started going and researching this information from this morning, and they part of the Project 2025 is to dismantle a lot of the government agencies and the things that are like our social safety net, like FEMA, that are the people we have made an organization so whenever we have natural disasters and things, there's people to help others out of that. Like that is part of the Project 2025 is to start taking apart those government agencies. If I'm recalling it correctly, I think I am not misspeaking. That is part of their plan. The gap between the poor and the rich is getting wider. Yep. I don't know. I've just talked a lot. What do you think? I'll let you.
I agree. I mean, Dr. Mordecai says landowners charge the government $1,000 a month so a poor person can stay in a $400 per month apartment.
The landowners are making, to where they can make a profit. Those unions are there to make sure that there is a fairness to where you don't have the landowners totally raking people over the coals, and they may be giving the person cheaper housing, but the money that they're taking or asking for from the government, is that balanced? Is that a fair price? Like, the union is there to help keep that balance in a desirable way. And I would say for both sides, it's the whole checks and balance idea between having three branches, and to make things to where it's fair, people aren't getting taken advantage on either side of it. Yeah, slumlords are a real thing. We were a part of a neighborhood at one part in time. Actually, there's
I was about to say more than one time. More than one time.
There was this particular place, that one of the last neighborhoods that we rented a house in, and the lady owned all the houses in the neighborhood. And really, whenever I got to this place, if I would have had more opportunities for us to go to, I would have. But that place was so dilapidated, and like the smell of animals in there. One of the rooms we closed off and never went into, and we ended up only staying there for a short period of time because it was just so wrong on so many levels. And I wasn't gonna put my time and effort into fixing all that. I was already working quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. And even though that house was in that condition, they still charged us a lot of money to stay there.
But yeah, that neighborhood was just Scapegoat says and tried to ignore us while we are in union. I can't imagine what it is like before the union. Dr. Mordecai says sorry that happened. Yeah. It is hard to live with you know, and being on the left, that's where my vote is going towards, I want to make it to where we have a social safety net to where people in their struggles, where we don't have to think about money as much. I'd like to see more avenues for the ability to make money open up and make it to where people don't have to. I mean, who's going to buy the products if people's cost of living gets to where, you know, any income that they do have, it can't even cover the cost of living.
I feel like everything's expensive.
Yeah.
Like everything's expensive.
Big Z.
Oh shit! What's up, Big Z? Scapegoat asked, "How long were you there before you could move?" I can't remember exactly how long it was. We did make it definitely.
We broke that
like,
lease. Like that one.
That one was a weird one. We never even met the lady. I went to I would walk over to this hairdresser place.
Right. That's right.
And
it was weird.
It was like the weirdest thing. Like to pay the rent there. Like originally we knew somebody that was renting that house. They left. And we needed a place to rent. We needed it quickly. So we were like, okay, well, my friend moved out. We'll go ahead and move in. But we never had any lease. We never met this lady. I went to a hairdresser place by the house. Like I'd walk over there with the boys and go to pay them, but never actually met the woman. Like I would end up paying one of the workers, giving one of the workers that worked at the hairdresser place the money for the bill to give to the lady that own the house. Like it was the weirdest shit. Yeah, like we definitely made it the best out of the boys. Thankfully there was some paint in the garage, so I just cleaned everything I could as best as I could. I love painting, thankfully, so I painted all the rooms that we stayed in to try to make it nicer for our kids. That one room that was just fucking it was just gross and it stunk, and we sealed that room off and we're like, okay, we're done with that room, we just won't use it. But we definitely made it the best that we could for our kids. But it was so weird. Yeah, I would go pay the bill, never met the lady, nothing. And they were fucking charging us a lot of money too. And yeah, we eventually, luckily, was like, man, fuck this shit, and packed our stuff and we never even said anything to the lady. I was like, you don't care to even, I don't know. It was a weird situation. But yeah, I don't know. Sandy, let's see, wait. Big C, hi everybody. I'm rich, so no problem. Shit, I wish.
Oh, hey, you know what? Scapegoat. You know what? You need to be in blue. You are in blue, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hit the button. Is it gonna do it? Do it. I've hit the button now 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
That is true. Scapegoat said landlords can be dicks because they have no accountability to anyone. Yeah, that's right. Actually, I got so fucking sick and tired of dealing with asshole landlords and all that shit that we finally said fuck it and went and bought our own property and stuff like that. So, we didn't have to deal with that. Like, was overwhelming. It was like, man, and then having to keep constantly fucking moving and, dealing with assholes or weird landlords and charging you through the roof, not wanting to fix anything and shit like that. Yeah. Like, I'm happy to not be renting anymore. I couldn't imagine. Big Z. Let's see.
Yeah.
Big Z said, "You two have a nice property with wild kitties." We sure the fuck do, dude. It's so nice. Like, I'm very thankful that we did make the move that we did. Got tired of fucking dealing with the bullshit with the landlords and renting and whatnot, and we went and bought property and just did everything ourselves. Got tired of fucking dealing with the bullshit. But yeah, it's much nicer now being out in the country and having little baby kitties everywhere is really nice. Yeah, it's really nice. But even making that move, I still feel like everything fucking costs a shitload of money.
Scapegoat, I've
I
been
don't know why it's
hitting
being like that.
save, and for some reason or another, it is not cooperating with me right now.
Yeah, it's like stuck on the screen.
You will be in blue though. I will make it do that. You have been a person that has interacted with me for, we got years. We've gotten to hang out in different chats, and thank y'all that come and join and talk with us. I enjoy your company, not only on this channel, but when we're out there visiting other channels.
Scapegoat says, "Your own land is sweet." Yes, it is. Dr. Mordecai says, "How is the dirt floor?" Big Z said, "Did you two have zoning issues to deal with?" Okay, before I go forward, how is the dirt floor going?
That,
Start with that.
I mean, that it's working. It you can step on it.
Yeah.
You can walk through there. And the zoning thing is we looked into that. That was a big selling point. I was looking for particular things, and like making sure the property is not landlocked. I have access to a road.
Yeah.
And the restrictions that are placed.
We have no HOAs, no restrictions, nothing like that. Like, I wasn't gonna buy a property and then have somebody try to fucking tell me what to do, what I can and can't do on my own property. Fuck that shit. Like, yeah, that was like one of our definitely selling points. I was like, I don't want HOAs. I don't want any of that kind of stuff, which is really nice because everybody just leaves us the fuck alone and we just kind of do our thing. Big C, dirt floors are a good improvement system. I made that up, but it might be true. I don't know. That dirt floor is really cool, though. It's real smooth. It feels really good on your feet and stuff like that because it keeps it nice and cool in there. And we're still not done with it. Like, we're gonna do a few more things to it to make it look all cute and shit. Like, there's certain things that I want to, that we wanted to do to it to make it look all pretty and tie in the colors and all that.
It is still an ongoing project.
But it is legit there, and yeah, it's nice. Like, I love our little house. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Dr. Mordecai says, "I was worried you could not finish it."
Yeah.
definitely went through some shit to get it to the point where it's at now, but it's legit. Like, it's nice.
It is something that, like, it does kind of bother me. At times, I've seen people move into the neighborhood and build these homes in less than a year's time. And I've been at it for a while now.
But the difference is, though, is that, yeah, shit's expensive and everything, but we get the things that we need or want when we can afford to do it, and we're not in debt. We don't fucking owe anybody nothing. We have no debt or anything like that, and I feel like that is good. That is a rarity. Most people I know are so far in debt, it's not. I couldn't even imagine, like. And that's what I try to tell myself when I see these houses going up like that and all this shit. I'm like, you know what? They may have that, but it's not really. They're still having to pay on that, like, every month, still having to deal with that, like, that's super stressful to me. Like, I'm thankful that, you know, we don't have that hanging over our head every month. Like, we get it when we can, and I'm happy with what we have. And, it may take some more time, but it's worth it, like, not being in debt, it makes me really happy. Like, some of these houses I do see going up over here, yeah, I'm like, oh, that's a nice house, that looks really pretty, and all that kind of shit. But then I think about the bills that come along with it and the debt, and that if you're struggling one month and you can't pay it, or, and then that whole snowball effect starts happening, and you have that potential of losing your home. I don't know. Like, it's nice knowing that no matter what is happening or going on, and no matter what we may be going through, like, especially like during the pandemic and shit, like, things got really weird. I was out of work. I didn't get any compensation for anything, and stuff like that. Like, I knew that we were still okay. We weren't going to lose our home or our land or anything like that. So to me, it's worth it. Like, it's nice. I like not being in debt and still having a roof over our head and a place to call home, and being able to go outside in the yard and stuff like that is nice. I like being out in the woods. So, yeah. I don't know what's up with that thing. I don't know if it's going to save it, or I don't know if it, like, just froze up, or what the hell.
Scapegoat, I'm going to get you in blue. For some reason, it is not behaving properly. I keep on hitting save and it's not doing it. And it's stuck on the screen too. Apparently being in ultra sanitary environments is bad for leading to asthma or maybe allergies. No, Dr. Mordecai. No banning Scapegoat. No banning. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like to hand out my wrenches to my friends that I've met along the way on this journey. It's wild. In December, it will be 9 years since I've had this particular account, and there's been 2 years that I've actually been interacting with uh, the online community. Do a kitty giveaway campaign. Yeah. I like my kitties.
Yeah, I was
though.
about to say,
They're fun to
like,
play with.
I love our kitties. They're so sweet.
We got these golf balls, and they're they're squishy balls, and you can toss them over here, and they will roll down the stairs, and the cats just have a heyday with that. You can keep them totally busy with that for a good while. Actually, and if you want to catch a kitty, it's a good way too, because they start going after it. They'll go immediately right for it, and you can be like, "Oh, I got you. Now I can give you pets. Now I can pet you." Yeah.
You're sweet.
But I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go take care of some other things I should be attending to. Um, but I wanted to share that information. Uh, the links are down in the description of the information that I started researching. There's a channel that goes into a further in-depth look into Project 2025, and uh, I would like to say I wish y'all all well-being, and I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us. Thank you very much, and um, yeah, I guess we'll see y'all on the flip side.
Y'all have an awesome day. It was nice seeing y'all. Have fun. Enjoy your day.